Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry for the lack of videos. You guys know it's summertime. So, I was thinking I was going to put a lot of videos up since I would have the time, but I've actually, been trying to spend, all the time I can with my friends before we go off to college, separating all that stuff. I'm hanging out with family and all the other stuff, but I'm going to try to get back on here. But this is a video response to wiilover and Nintondo 316, also known as The Truth. Now, I've always left you guys alone because of one reason. And that's because you guys know you're fanboys. You say that you're fanboys. You admit that you're fanboys. So that's why I've always had respect for you guys. That's why I've always been cool for you guys, with you guys. That's why I didn't jump in that whole game reviews debate. Because you guys know that you're fanboys. And you know that you're loyal to Nintendo. Like, you know that. So I haven't had to make a video to come out and really say that. But I have to get on you guys about this because this is just ridiculous. You're getting mad. This is kind of more towards wiilover specifically because he's been doing more videos on this. You're mad that people are basically getting on Nintendo. Now here's the thing, wiilover. You really don't care much for these games. So you see it as no big deal. But see, that's the thing. You're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about everybody else. Oh, because you're interested in the game, you can't go around talking about everybody's stupid for complaining. Oh, because you're not interested in them. You see what I'm saying? You gotta think about everybody else. You're one Wii user out of 80 million. And like Nintondo said in a video a long time ago, he was talking about these games never get localized because, they won't sell. Well, I mean, look at all the people wanting these games. Obviously, the games would sell if they came out here with all these thousands and thousands of people wanting these games. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, they localized, came out here, and that actually sold well. And half the people out here don't even know who the hell Tatsunoko is. They don't even know. They don't know Gatchaman and all those other animes, those old school animes, and that still sold well. So if Xenoblade and Last Story, Pandora's Tower came out here, they would sell well. And again, that goes to show, guys, that there's hardcore Wii gamers out there. Look at this whole operation for these 3 RPG games. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, that's a whole nother video. But when it comes down to it, guys, here's the thing. The only reason why you're telling us to shut up is because we're getting on Nintendo. That's the only reason. Let's be honest here. That is the only reason. Think about it. If Sony had some games that were, Japan only, and the PS3 fans, they were like, come on, Sony, give us these games, give us these games. You guys were like, aha, see, Sony's a shit company. See, they're not localized, they're not giving you the games. Shit company. You guys know you would be doing that. You guys know it. But since this is Nintendo, it's alright, and you're defending them. Exactly. You want to talk about how we have Skyward Sword and Kirby, Rhythm Heaven, and Mario Party. And there's some other game, I forgot what it was, but it's so low-key that I forgot it. But there's 5 games announced for the Wii right now until, like, the Wii U. I don't even think any of them are 2012. I think they're all 2011. I don't even know of any 2012 confirmed Wii games. So, yeah, Skyward Sword, it's going, Game of the Year material. Of course, it's going to be AAA. It's a console Zelda game. See what I'm saying? Kirby, of course, that's going to be a great game. Mario Party, it's gonna be fun, but it's Mario Party. It's nothing amazing. Rhythm Heaven, it's a mini game collection, dude. And you're saying that we could play this until the Wii U comes out, play those games? No. And Zelda, it's gonna be great. I'll log in like 70 hours, but it's a single player game. I'm not gonna really go back to it and play it through again. You see what I'm saying? Kirby, it has multiplayer, but that's like local multiplayer. So once you beat the game, whatever, you're not going to pop that game in that much. Mario Party 9, the only way I'm going to come back to that is if it has online. And as of right now, I'm not even sure if I'm even going to buy that game. Because I got plenty of party games. I really don't need another. Rhythm Heaven, not interested in that. Like I said, it's basically a reaction time. It's a mini game little collection thing. That's basically what it is. So you're saying, guys, we don't need these games. We have these right here. The games we have confirmed aren't going to last us. They're not. They're good games. I'm not, downing them or anything. They're fun games, but they're not anything substantial for the next year. They're not going to be. I'm not going to be playing these games well into the next year. I'm not. You're trying to write off a list of 4 or 5 games like it's a list of 20 games. This isn't 2010. Xenoblade. Xenoblade came out last year. Now, did you see Operation Rainfall last year for Xenoblade? No. Why is that, Truth? Because we had games last year. You see what I'm saying? Last year, every month, we had like a major AAA or high AA release. Last year was amazing for Wii owners. We had Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, which is a game, a lot of PS3 fanboys, 360 fanboys are envious of. We had Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. We had No More Heroes 2. In the first month, February, we had Skycrawlers. March, we had Red Steel 2. April, we had, it was something. Endless Ocean 2 came out in February too. I forgot, something came out in April. May, we had Super Mario Galaxy 2. June, we had Sin and Punishment. I don't think we had anything in July, not the many games released in July. August, we had Metroid Other M. Then we had Donkey Kong, Kirby Epic Yarn, Epic Mickey, GoldenEye 007. You see what I'm saying? Nobody complained about not having those games because there was games last year. A plethora of games. There was plenty of games last year. This year is dry for the Wii. Whether you want to face it or not, it is dry. That's why people are asking for these games. And it's dumb for Nintendo to not release these games, to not want to go out with a bang, because these are already made games. They're already made, already released. So it's not like we're asking them to develop new games, because they've already been developed. They're released. People are playing them right now. So if Nintendo was smart, what they would do is go ahead and release these already created games. Shut us up. We're good to go, to the Wii U, because these are 3 RPGs, and then we have Skyward Sword. They're all single player games. Actually, no, Last Story has online. I forgot it has co-op and competitive. But yeah, if they release those games, that would last us. Because trying to play 3 RPGs at once, trying to play them all, at the same time, that's going to take you a while to finally get through all of them. You see what I'm saying? So if they were to do that, that would satisfy us. We would shut up. We wouldn't complain. There would be nothing to complain about because Nintendo put forth the effort to, localize these 3 games. So like I said, when it comes down to it, the only reason why you guys don't see it as a big deal, the only reason why we look stupid to you guys is because we're getting on Nintendo, and that's it. Like I said, if it was Sony who came out and said, no, we're not going to give you these games, you guys would be, oh, see, Sony's a shit company. See, they don't care about your gamers. They've never been about the gamers. You guys would say that. But it's Nintendo. So, it's not their fault. You guys are just stupid. Get off of Nintendo. No. See, here's the difference, guys. And I know you know this, but you're fanboys and we're fans. That's why you guys find it so odd that we're bashing Nintendo. Because you guys gotta realize we're different from you. I know you're well aware that you're fanboys, but you have to be aware that we're not. It's funny how everybody in the Indom Nation, people call the Indom Nation, a bunch of Nintendo fanboys, yet 90% of the members in the Indom Nation are coming out calling bullshit on Nintendo. I've been telling you guys the whole time. People in the Indom Nation have to be one of the most open-minded group of gamers I've ever seen in my life. When a company is fucking up, we will call them out on that bullshit. And Nintendo is bullshitting right now. I'm really fed up with Nintendo right now. No, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm leaving Nintendo and stuff like that because, I understand that, 3DS came out and they're working on the Wii U and Wii U games. But this is the now. This is the present. Therefore, they should be giving us games for our current console. They have no excuse. They're Nintendo, multi-billion-dollar company. They could take some time out, do some, translations, and release the game. And translations isn't hard to do. Just replace the text. That's all you gotta do. Give us subs. I know they wouldn't do that, but that at least. And I would actually prefer subs. That way I don't have the game, the game won't have to be ruined by terrible English voice actors. You see what I'm saying? But guys, translations are easy to do. Fans do translations all the time. Fatal Frame 4, another Japanese Wii game that never got released. People did a fan sub. Fans did a fan sub of that. I mean, Nintendo, just give us subs at least. Just give us subs. And we love your talk about, you know, just importing and stuff like that. You know, I don't have hacked Wii. I don't. BBC's was hacked. My Wii isn't hacked. And I don't feel like it was hacked, but I took the hack off because it was like because, you know, I wanted the updates and stuff, but, you know, Nintendo doesn't really update the Wii anymore. But everybody who has homebrew, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that homebrew messes up your Wii. Like, it really does. Sometimes I'll pop a game into my Wii, and, like, the game won't even boot up. I have to restart my Wii. Or it will boot up, but it'll take such a long time. It makes your Wii run slow. There's complications with all that homebrew stuff. Then you're talking about imported from Europe or Japan. I'm not going to buy a whole separate Japanese Wii just so I can play 3 games that should be getting localized. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put out another $200. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to go through that hassle. I want to go to the store, buy the game, pop it in my Wii, and play it. That's what I want to do. What you and the truth have to realize is that these are 3 quality games. I played one of them. I played The Last Story. That's to be the best RPG I played this generation. Maybe it's on par with Valkyria Chronicles because I love the hell out that game too on the PS3. I probably put Last Story a little bit above Valkyria Chronicles. You know, just a little bit, you know, gameplay wise, but Valkyria Chronicles, that's still amazing. But anyways, that was one of the best RPGs I've ever played. Pandora's Tower and Xenoblade have gotten 10s and 9s across the board on Japanese reviewers. Go find some Japanese reviews. Those games have gotten 10s and 9s up the butthole. They're quality games. And guys, step back. wiilover and truth, step back and really think about it. You're complaining that we want games. When it comes down to it, it is that simple. How are you going to get on us for wanting good games? Oh, I know why. It's because we're getting on Nintendo in the process. That's why. Like I said, I know you guys know you're a fanboys, and that's what's always, you know, differentiated you from Pyro and the Truth Setting You Free, because they don't think they're fanboys. They think they're, you know, just unbiased gamers with a simple preference out there telling the truth. But no, you guys know you're fanboys. They don't know they're blind loyalists, but you guys do. But still, the only reason why you guys are upset is because we're getting on Nintendo. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. All we want, we just want good games. We're not criminals for that. For asking for good games, we're not criminals for that. When it comes down to it, truth, there's nothing for the Wii this year. There's Skyward Sword, Kirby. That's pretty much it. That's it for big releases. That is it. How much time am I have left in this video? 12 minutes. Okay, that's pretty much it. When it comes down to it, it is that simple. All we want is some games to last us until the Wii U. We're not villains for that. And you're talking about, you know, you're talking about these games are no big deal, you know, whatever. You know, I played one of them, they came out here. But you act like Mario Party 9 is such a big deal. Forget Xenoblade, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, but oh, Mario Party 9. It's like, come on, Truth. It's Mario Party. Mario Party. Like I said, I've always been cool with you guys and respected you because you know you're fanboys, so I don't have to tell you that, you know, but you guys need to realize that we're not like you. We're Nintendo fans. You are Nintendo fanboys. Therefore, what we say and do is gonna differ from what you guys say and do. But I'll try to get some more videos up later this week. I have a gaming PC coming in. Look forward to that video. I'll see you guys later.